Hi Aries, and welcome to your reading. This will be a general reading from the time frame of June 1st to 15th, 2020. It's a general reading focusing on what is most important for you to know during this time frame. If you like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comments below. You can formulate a question, and when I get to the outcome card, I will answer that question yes or no, as well as give you potential outcomes and draw some more cards for cards of advice. So we had these two cards pop out here in the present current situation. So for you Aries, we have the Hangman and the Five of Pentacles. So you could just be in the present situation from June 1st to 15th. You could be feeling that you are kind of stuck. You're kind of stuck, and there's really not a lot going on. There's not a lot of movement. And with this Five of Pentacles, you feel kind of maybe left out in the cold. You could be concerned about finances, and there could be, you know, some trouble with finances here, as well as just kind of feeling left out in the cold. But we'll look at a card that is influencing these you know, feeling stuck, feeling left out in the cold. So what is the influence of this for you, Aries, during this time frame, June 1st to 15th, 2020? Kind of feeling left out in the cold here. So we have the King of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. So the King of Pentacles represents someone that is solid and grounded, and it does represent Capricorn. You could be dealing with Capricorn. It's a masculine energy. And then here with the Three of Cups here, it could potentially be a third party situation if it was a romantic situation. But it could also be that there's, you know, reasons to celebrate around stability here, but yet you're still feeling left out in the cold. I do have a tendency to feel that it's maybe more an earth sign, or maybe a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo here with this Three of Cups. So maybe someone you're celebrating with this stable energy, and you feel kind of left out and stuck and powerless to kind of change the situation. So let's look at some past issues for you, Aries. So what has gone on for you in the past? So what are some past issues here? What are some past issues for Aries that they've been dealing with? So we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. So this is like an ending. It's an ending to a cycle. It's an ending to a situation. You could just be feeling a little bit stabbed in the back and defeated and disappointed here with this Ten of Swords in the past position, your previous issues, and in your immediate past. So what's just directly behind you here? Let's find some more cards that tell us a little bit more about the story. There's one turned over in there. So in the most recent past is what was behind you is like this Ace of Cups. So you've just recently had a brand new beginning here in a relationship, or something that brings you joy and happiness, and it can be even inner reflection and inner happiness here in your most immediate past. So this kind of is to do, I believe, with like a love situation by these cards. And your overall attitude about the situation, we have the Queen of Cups. So with the Queen of Cups here, you just want to be loving and kind and compassionate, and a good listener to people, those who need you, and to show that to people, and to be a good friend. You want to feel maybe heard in a situation. You want to feel like when you're talking, someone's listening to you, that type of thing. And so what is coming up in the immediate future for you, Aries? What is coming up in your immediate future? June 1st to 15th, 2020. What is in your immediate future? We had a couple cards come out here. So you've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles, you could be having a new opportunity at work. So you could be having a new opportunity at work, or you could be having a new job opportunity, or yeah, this is basically a new opportunity that's going to bring stable beginnings and financial gain. And here you have you know, you can see this guy, he's working on all his stuff here. So a new opportunity to do with work and maybe creating some income here. So what are some of your fears or emotional concerns regarding this situation? So what are some fears or emotional concerns regarding the situation? Let's look at some fears, or what is your emotional concerns regarding this situation? Oh, well, we'll take them. Okay. So we have the Fool, the Knight of Wands, and the Ten of Cups in your fears position. So you could be afraid to make that leap of faith and, you know, bring passion to a situation that would bring you fulfillment. So you're kind of afraid maybe to take that leap of faith towards that, to put yourself out there, to even bother putting yourself out there with any passionate, you know, new beginnings, or potentially a leap of faith to move to a new home, like you're afraid of moving, or you don't want to move here. The Knight of Wands often indicates you feeling like that there's a move of residence, and with this leap of faith, and then, you know, it might bring you fulfillment here to move. So that's what I see there in your first position. Maybe a little afraid to have that, attain that goal and move to that new place, or in that leap of faith there. So what would be, so how other people see you, or the environmental factors? We have two cards come out here. So people can see you basically committed and, you know, balancing your finances, juggling maybe your finances and home situation at this current moment here, is how others see you, or some environmental factors. So, you know, maybe feeling like you're a little short on funds and trying to balance budgets and things like that, and still maintain a happy relationship and stable home life here. But afraid to kind of move on or move forward in it. So what are your hopes in this current situation? What are your hopes in this current situation? So you want to be able to take some quick action. You want something to happen here and quickly. You know, maybe tired of waiting around, and you just want something. You want communication to come in. You want some communication around, you know, passion and messages. So you just want to hear some news and take some action. Ooh. And your outcome card is the Hierophant. So that would be a yes card. So this is a card of commitment. This is a card of, you know, dealing with larger institutions, such as banking establishments, education, higher education, but it is kind of being in very set views and very set, rigid kind of views of things here with this Hierophant here. And so you've got some keys here at the bottom of the card there. So potentially some of you are moving to a new household during this time, but also yeah, I might just get another clarifier card for the outcome. Ooh. I guess that's not gonna, it's too many cards there. So we'll just clarify this Hierophant and the outcome. It is a card of change. The 5 represents change and sometimes potentially conflict. So it's clarified by the 10 of Wands. So the 10 of Wands, so it's a burden. So you're feeling burdened by maybe rules, things that are, maybe there's something happening in a banking establishment or a health establishment. You feel burdened by all these maybe rules and guidelines and all this kind of strict way of being here, Aries. So you feel a little bit burdened, and what initially you thought would be a great idea has kind of turned out to be a burden to you. So that clarifies that. Then we'll just get some cards of advice for you, Aries. Just ask for 3 cards of advice here on this spread for June 1st to 15, 2020. There's a lot of the Hangman and these things coming out. Hangman and the Hermit. There's one that flipped over here. Oh goodness, there it is. Okay. And then this one. Okay. So again, you have the Hangman here. So this asks you to look at things from a different perspective. Maybe take some time to just kind of think things through and look at it differently. But there's really no, maybe don't take any sudden movements here. And this Tower card, this reminds us that things that are, you know, built on unstable foundations are bound to crumble. And so, you know, potentially here you could be having an epiphany or a different way of thinking. So you could be doing this, looking at things at a different perspective and have an epiphany about, and then you have this Nine of Pentacles. So this Nine of Pentacles is a card of independence. It's financial independence. It's a card of kind of being single and on your own. And that's okay. See how content and happy she is here with that. So you could be coming to an epiphany that you are just okay on your own here, Aries. That's what I have for you. If you like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comment section below. And I will see you again in mid-June.